Greetings, I'm Rob Chapman.
And I'm the captain.
And we're at Andertons.co.uk here in Guildford.
Because we rock.
And because we care about tone.
Get some tone, you crazy fool!
And today, we're going to be looking at Blackstar's new range of pedals.
Yes, Blackstar, who have a whole range of valve-driven pedals called the HT range, I apologise, have come out with a range of non-valve, just sort of conventional pedals called the LT range. And there are several pedals in the range, all done in very nice colours with these nicely styled compact metal boxes. And we have, what have we got here? We've got a boost.
We've got a LT distortion. We've got a LT drive.
An LT dual.
Isn't there supposed to be a metal pedal as well?
There is, but you know what? The metal pedal is so hot, I've had to keep it in the fridge. So yes, right up to the extreme one, which is the metal pedal. They are designed for the sort of the guitar player on a budget. So prices start from £49 and go up to the dearest one is the Dual, which is £99. They're all essentially kind of based on the voicings of the HT range. So the Dual is essentially 2 distortion pedals in one.
Yeah.
And the other pedals are just, you know, regular.
I always wondered why you need 2 in one.
Why you need 2 in one?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of footage on not so much YouTube, but other video channels where if you want to find out more about 2 in one, just search for it.
Quit your jibber jabber!
Some of the features on these are, I mean, I've had a chance to try these. Rob hasn't tried these yet. I think they sounded really good. So,
well, surely the main feature is that these are now aerodynamically streamed.
Now, are they though? Blackstar Aerodynamic Test, take 1.
Activate the fan.
Activated.
Yes, yes, you can see it streamlining against the sides of the pedal lead. Let me try it a bit further back. Let me try it from here. Is that better?
Give me the bottle.
Give the bottle to stick. Leo, I think it was a success. Oh my god.
Other features that are on here, they've called what's called a PAF clipping circuit. So PAF standing for patent applied for, nothing to do with the PAF type pickups, but essentially a new designed analog kind of clipping circuit, which I think makes the distortion very natural sounding. But again, you'll hear that in a minute.
Well, Blackstar are kings of natural distortion. If you look at the HT range,
it's a great sounding.
I mean, yeah, the little tiny amps sound amazing. Don't they
do sound amazing. A lot of the pedals have got the ISF feature on, which is the infinite shape feature, which is kind of
tone knob.
All the way one way you sound like an American, all the way the other you sound like a gentleman from the English Isles. And in between you sound a bit like Lloyd Grossman.
I like the way that your English impression was worse than your American impression, and you're English. That's incredible.
I should do that again, shouldn't I? What else have they got on them? They've got, feel the switch. I thought it was broken when I first switched
non-latching.
It's a silent.
See, now the thing is, I kind of like that because it's all nice and smooth, but then part of me doesn't like the reassuring click of affirmation.
I'm 100% with you, and that's exactly what I said to the Blackstar guy when I was it's like I like it because it doesn't go ka-chung, 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 but then on the other hand I'm like, have I switched it on?
Yeah.
Have I switch it on?
You want it to go I'm on now.
But the cool thing is it doesn't make a clunky noise when you switch it on and off,
because that would interfere with recording.
You have a little red light obviously on every pedal to tell you whether it's on or not, and
they don't take batteries?
They do take batteries or mains.
Do they?
And yeah, that's what that little bit here is. You just have to undo. Actually, that's a good question.
I don't think they take batteries, Lee.
For prolonged battery life, disconnect the input jack.
They take batteries.
They take batteries on the fly.
Or an input 9V DC.
And the other thing that these aren't true bypass.
Oh. Some people prefer that, don't they?
Well,
people like Joe Bonamassa.
Blackstar have said this now has what they call a high integrity buffered output, or buffered bypass or something. So Yeah, so the debate over, buffered versus true bypass rages on. We aren't going to go into that now, but feel free to join a forum of your choice online to put your 10 pence worth in.
The pit.
But essentially what it should mean is that whatever, again, goes in comes out the other side at a reasonable output.
I like these. I just like holding them.
Okay, I've got my pedals lined up here. You can see them on close cam in high definition 1080p. So, we're going to go in order of gainliness. So we're going to start with the boost, then we're going to do the drive, then we're going to do the distortion, then we're going to do the dual, then we're going to do the metal.
Is the metal one still slightly cooler?
Let me have a feel. It actually is.
It's
Maybe that's
retained
another
its-
feature. Retains the lower
its
temperature.
coolitude.
Wow.
Wow. High retainable
guys.
coolitude feature.
Clever
It's the
guys.
feeling in your head.
It's the feeling in your fridge. Okay, so the boost pedal is very simple. It has a bass control, a treble control, and a gain control. Without it, you sound like this. And we're using a Fender amplifier. So if I boost it in, it sounds like this. But of course, what many people will use a boost pedal for is to take a slightly crunchy sounding amplifier like this and use it to take it into searing overdrives like this. So I can drive the bass and the treble quite a bit and the gain control here, so I'm pretty much going at least 3/4 around on these, and it can go like this. Remember, what you're hearing there is that's the Fender's drive sound just being driven hard rather than there's no actual distortion in the pedal.
So here's the effect on a lead sound. If I just play a bit of lead solo. It adds that sustaining singing tone to it.
And you can use a boost pedal for a number of different reasons, from subtle stuff just to give you a bit of extra chunk through to really sending your amp into drive. But that's what the boost pedal does. That's one of the cheaper ones in the range. I think the boost is only £49. So anyway,
Moving along.
we'll go to the drive one. So now every distortion that you hear from now on in the video is the pedal, because the Fender amp that we're using just sounds like this. So this is the drive. It's yellow. I'm guessing that it's based on the Boss Super Overdrive, but I could be wrong. Don't sue me. And again, I think this is another £49 pedal. So let's check it out.
All of the chords.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, this is the distortion pedal now. I've got an extra button, got the ISF button here, so as Rob's playing, I'm going to use that so you can hear how we go from American to English. I can't do it.
Burgers to bacon and eggs.
Clean tone. Distortion.
It's quite toppy.
I'll turn the tone down a bit.
Yeah,
see
turn the
what
tone
happens.
down a little bit, and we'll take a listen.
What you need to do is, I've noticed, if you turn the ISF all the way off, so I think that's the American tone, it does go a bit bright, so you just need to compensate with the tone.
Oh, okay.
But all the way around the other way...
It's a balancing act of noise.
It is a balancing act.
It's a game of tones.
I'm really liking these pedals, but I'm going to be slightly critical of one thing. To get sort of, if you like, what's the technical term? Unity gain or something? So in other words, to get the same volume with the pedal
If we ever bring out a distortion pedal, could it be called Unity Gain?
Could be.
I like that.
So play a chord with the clean. To get like the same amount of distortion volume as you get without it, you've got to actually have the volume level up about 3/4 of the way around, which doesn't make sense to me.
So they're voiced quite quiet.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why, but who knows? They sound good. Other than that, so
moving along.
Do you want? Let's just, because there's quite a lot of knobs on this. So just you keep playing whilst I fiddle. Okay, so the dual is just like the HT dual pedal in that it's two completely independent drive pedals. You've got a gain and a level control for each individual button. They don't stack up, so you don't have both on at the same time. You literally have channel 1 or channel 2 or nothing at all.
Oh, so you can't have both of them together?
No, it's not an added up thing. So I suspect what you would probably do is set up channel 1 to be slightly less distorted and channel 2 to be more distorted, or louder for a lead volume or something like that. And then we've got an overall ISF and tone control. So here's without. Here's channel 1.
That's very reminiscent of an HT5.
I think the drive, they've nailed that drive. They've got a very distinctive drive tone. I sometimes get a sense on the Blackstar drive sound, it's kind of got a little drop of kind of that cocked-wah kind of tone. I really like it. Like you said, very distinctive mid.
That what?
A cocked-wah.
Cocked-wah.
Yes.
That's great.
It's very cool, isn't it? They're great. They do make good drive circuits.
Lee, I'm eager to hear the black one.
Okay, I'll plug it in for you right now.
So the black one's in, and here's the clean tone. That's metal in a box.
It was pretty
Let's be
metal,
honest.
that one,
That's
isn't it?
cold black metal in a box.
It was cold. And if you do keep your metal pedal in the fridge, it does give you just an element more sort of, icy bite.
It's tighter.
So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed our little run through of the Blackstar LT drive range. They're all in stock at Andertons from now, I believe, and range from £49 to £99. All the links are in the description section below, so you can go straight to one, find out more if you want to. But for now, I've been the captain, rather dangerously perching a bottle of water on top of a 300-volt power supply.
Well, why not?
Why
I've
not?
been Rob Chapman. Boom.
See you later.